Hello and welcome back, it's Nico. We are on Slug Inc. Episode 2. Playing Satisfactory. Last episode we did the full intro, the base tutorial and everything, and we are at this point. We're going to delete all this junk here and start trying to build up some foundations and get the mines, the hub, and machines and things all on foundations. So what we are going to need is a decent number of iron plates and concrete for that. So I'm going to set both of those to plate for now. That one is out. The limestone, so we're just deleting it. We've got 41 concrete there. Up here, make sure this is working. This is not set up well. That's fine. 62 concrete, not too shabby. Let's head back here. Once these are done, I'm going to delete them when it's done. The other thing we haven't done yet is space elevator. That's kind of a big project coming up. Biomass burners, which are essentially these that are on the back of the hub, but you can build independent extra ones, which we are going to need to get a decent bit of those built up for kind of tiding this over in the initial phases. Eventually we'll work our way up to coal, but that's going to be a ways away, so we'll want to get a nice little power plant built up with these. Converting some of the wood I had into the fuel. Let's see, what we need is plate, concrete. We've got a decent amount. It's almost done. I think our first mine here, we're going to go and get. I don't know what we want here. Two. That's pretty good. Let's press Control, get on the grid. R to go to Zoop. That's pretty nice. It's sticking out a ton. Let's see. There's 3 mines here. So we need to kind of determine. These are all iron. We're eventually going to want to get these going, but we should decide where we're going to put a mine here to figure out which way we want it to go. I think I'll have this one go that way. Those are kind of over there. I think we have to go this way. Be in the way too much. Could go higher here, like we got grass poking through, which is not something you can pull up like leaves and the rest. I might actually do that. Let's delete all this. Let's go and find a higher. I'm also going to assign foundations to my hotkeys here. I think I'll do 4, 5, 6. Okay. Let's keep with the 2 meter though. Too high. Grass is still poking up there. Let's just do it here. Let's see how this. Could also go with 1 meter. It's not poking through. Delete the hub yet, we got the generators running there. Let's see how this looks though. Looks pretty good there. Get a little area going. Need more concrete. We should also look on the hub interaction menu. What can we unlock? Mergers, splitters. Splitters will be very useful right now. That's not a bad one. This is a nice one to get. We want a map. We want to research. Part 2 is just a little too far ahead of us. This could be nice though. Nice to get this stuff unlocked also while we're in this. Let's just go with the basics here. Okay, I got enough of a bunch of those. I don't have copper going anymore. What we will do in the meantime, let's look at our power. That's the mine up there turning on and off. No, the mines do use a decent bit. 5 megawatts? That's not bad. Let's get this one going. We don't even have wire for it. Wire is kind of a must for us right now. It's done. This one's done. Okay. That's the only thing drawing power at the moment. It's up there. Can we make a couple portable miners? Rebuild that when we need to. Let's get some wire going. Now, ideally, I'd like to. We need more concrete. Yep. See if we can just put it on that. We need concrete for that as well. Yep. Time to head up here. We could do also is we do have a. Or maybe we don't. Scratch that. We need to finish this step run to get the elevator conveyor lifts. That's all we need. Some concrete from that. And a lot of running around here. Hopefully things will be slightly better set up. I'm just not thrilled because all I have running at the moment is the concrete. The iron mine's not hooked in. Everything else is stopped. So. Let's get back in business. I do think we want it running straight that way. Go down a bit here soon. We need wire. Let's do this extra video. One of these still. Stop it. There you go. We'll work together with our portable miner, buddy. This is what happens when you completely run out of materials. Back to some basics. Let's see what we got here. We don't need a ton. We just need enough to build this. Let's do a craft bench. On my 9 hotkey. We already had a bunch of ingots, we can just turn those into wire. I don't recall exactly what we need here to get this going, but let's make sure we have a bit. We got about 40 cables. We should have enough here to get 3 is what that needed. If I put this right here and I want to build this out a little more, it might be in the way, so we're just going to tuck it against this corner of the mountain there. Do one more. And hook that in. It is too far away. Bada bing, bada boom. Some power here. Now I do want this to descend down here. We got this level. What I need to do is get the hub out of the way here soon, so I can bring this level over. Kind of match it in here and then figure out a perfect blend, but we could just have this drop down here. I say we do another row. See if we can squeeze a smelter up here. I don't think I went over this in the last video. When you hold control, so it's right here, I press control, it lines up. Usually it lines up directly where you want it. Sometimes it's lining up with something else. And I could actually have these hug like that close. I don't think I will, because that's making 120. This will only use 30. So what we're going to want is to have splitters here. Which I might even leave enough room for one right now. There's my 3 hotkey for my belt, and I don't have enough iron plate. This is classic early game, just lots of issues. Why is this not powered? I probably didn't have something before that earlier, but now we do. Do a smelter here, same thing. Let's leave a little room for a splitter. I press control to line it up. Still need to make this. We can power this. And assign get. Just dump the ore we have. We have copper ore. Put this iron ore in there. Make some plate. That made a lot. Is that enough to automate this? I didn't know it's stretched far. I'm regretting that. Let's keep manually doing it for the moment. Get these. Lazy craft bench when there's one not far away. Farther than you want to go. Okay. Now, our 120 from the pier node is feeding 30. So this is going to be cycling on and off a bunch once it fills. We can go ahead and we're in the grass a bit here. I'm honestly not going to care. I kind of want to just keep this level that I've set here. We could do ramps up and kind of reset it, but I don't want to do that. A lot of this stuff you kind of end up rebuilding, changing. Now the constructor is wider than the smelter. So when you press control, make sure the actual hole seems to be lining up there, which looks good. Build this ultra close. See if we can get away with our single plate. I gotta go use the actual bench. There you go, you heard the miner shut off. So what you want to do eventually is you get splitters. Split your conveyor lines and utilize enough machines to use it all up, or you research overclocking and underclocking, and you can underclock it so it only produces what you need. We're gonna set plates because we desperately need that at the moment, and we probably don't have enough to. We might. Let's see. Some concrete. Let's actually grab that. We really need copper wire, so we need to get back to focusing on that. But in due time. Get into crouch. Okay. Load up on concrete. Come back here. We're gonna make a little, that constructor we made is not powered. Gone to this. Gone to that. Yeah, it is real low. If I were building something more permanent, that would bother me and I'd fix it, but I don't care right now. So we make a storage container, make a belt, get the plates stacking up there. Okay. We're gonna go essentially do the same, we should probably, we might need some plates here. Let's probably load up a few. We're gonna go do the same basic setup like copper. Just get some single line machines. Working away there. Just doing a little slide jump along. We needed that. We need that. This. Dump what we got, get rid of that. Preload it up. Let's see if we can build one of these. Floor is too steep because it's kind of wide there. We don't have enough for that. Isn't that a shame? Back to running around. We also didn't set it up in either way, but hopefully this has been busy. Like a 24 while we were gone. I think we need to make it a little easier to get up here temporarily. I want you to zoom this way. Let's get this ready to tie in here. It's gonna make wire from the copper ingots. Okay. And now, I really like this. Let's make a. Did I just block the ramp? No. This is not in a good spot. We'll just make it work for now. Just zip that over here, but we don't have enough. Maybe if I get rid of that. Let's just go get more plate. Let's just get this is not by any means a good setup, but it'll get us by. Here we go. Now the wire is flowing. I'm actually going to dump these extra ingots in here. Okay. It's automated. Let's see what we're doing on power. Hanging in there. Our max is 35. We can go up to 40. Let's top these off. And yep, we just need that wire. If we still have that ingot, let's actually go ahead and hand hammer some while we're back here. The next big goal is getting a space elevator, but more than that, we much more want to kind of get some of these base milestones from the hub completed. And that's going to just help. Well, we kind of want to build things up a little more. Not that we don't need to get going on a space elevator at some point, but no rush. There's no time frame in this game. It's to have to do things. You just do it when you want. That's what I love about it. When it's available, you can do it. If it's not available, you gotta unlock it. Probably shouldn't be hand hammering this much, but what the heck. We got enough copper ingots, and I don't really want to be running around with those right now anyway, so I'm just gonna let that finish out all the way. Plenty of wire. Okay, let's put them in. I don't know if we saw this in the earlier stages. Oh, we need more plate. But now when you launch, you can actually see the launch pod go off.
Milestone reached. Conveyor belts can now merge, split, and lift to increase the complexity and efficiency of your factory. We encourage you to consider more verticality when it comes to factory logistics to streamline short-range transportation. The productivity display will help you measure and improve the productivity of individual buildings to aid with optimization.
Okay. So the productivity display. I'm not quite sure what that is, to be honest. What new info does it show where? But the enhanced verticality, it's much better like later in the game. But this would be a perfect spot where we could like use it. Could put a lift there. Put this storage container down here. Which honestly, maybe we'll just do that. Because it'll look better. Let's get our regular conveyor. We're gonna drag it to the edge. We're gonna get a lift. We should establish a ground here. Which I think we were gonna use this. Have enough, I might just do all these things we're already doing. Go as far as we can. Delete these. Get a little extra. There we go. Now, later you can actually do like proper holes. But to put the lift through, but for now we don't need that. We're just gonna do this. We don't want it yellow. Let's do that. Probably delete this. We might even delete those. Probably want to put them back later. Just want to make a thing here. That needs more plate. Let's just delete one of these. We should have picked some up when we were over there. We're gonna need more plate. Let's delete another one. Just delete all these actually. We can put it back later. Just wanted to bring the level that we have over there under that mine over here so we can kind of start getting a consistent floor. That's working. Cool. Alright, our next step is moving the hub. Problem is, we got a lot of power running on there. We build a power plant just pretty much right here. Let's grab some iron plate. Got a lot there. Maybe we can make a decent. So much concrete. Which we just ran out of. I'm afraid I'm gonna jump in this hole here. Could do something about it, but this does need a better it does need a better setup over there. Okay, our pod's back. We didn't select another stage yet, did we? There's birds out here, so you can't build over it. These flower mouth birds. Look like a kookaburra with a big rat tail or something. I don't know. They're nice. They're friendly. They don't bother me. Unless they're in the way when I'm building, which does happen often. Okay, we're gonna do a little power plant here. Just build the power. Which way just doesn't really matter. You're gonna want these. Like that. You don't need a ton. I mean, these make 30 a piece. These are only doing 20. We could tie these in, but I'd rather we just get rid of them. The ones on the hood. We can do this. Those hooked in. Hook them into the grid, and then we can actually delete this. We have enough room for all that stuff. We can delete that, and the power's still running. Now we got 60 capacity. We still have this janky production because the mines are going on and off. Gonna have to bring our buddy with us. Where do we want the HUD is a good question. Doesn't matter. Let's see. I know we got mines over there. Could even do a nice floating out here. Need more concrete. Let's just reset it back up for now. These look stupid now because they're kind of underneath, but don't care at the moment. We'll care later on. We could even put this right where we had it. I do want it all on platform. Let's do it right here. Let's pick, you settled on some vegetation, Captain. Let's get our next step going. We should do this. We can pick some tier 2 stuff, which this is a good early tier 2 one, so you get the chainsaw and biofuel. Yeah, all those goodies. Let's do this. I want a map. Extra slots are good. We could start doing research with that. I don't really use these much. Some people do. These are kind of obsolete. Probably gonna get. Oh yeah, pending removal. It even tells you. And then these are okay to have. You'll use them here and there. So we do have wire and iron plate being produced. We do not have screws, so that is something we should get going. Making some screws. And by making, I don't mean just sit here and hand hammer them all out. Let's get our new slug buddy set up in his office here. Can overwatch the concrete production. Okay, dump those in there. Stuck on a building. Let's see here. What we need now is splitters. We could build another mine, another iron mine. But this thing makes a ton. We are underutilizing. Let's see, this is 30. What we can do here, another great tip, I haven't used these yet, under organization, the lookout tower, we unlocked it somewhere along the way. We don't have enough material to make one. Let's steal some of these. Let's make some iron rods. A little turned around now. Let's just make all these, whatever. let's see, we're gonna make a lookout tower. That's right. The ladder facing us. Now up here, these are nice to kind of move, overlook things as you build, especially in the early game. We want one of these buttons. No, we don't have it assigned. Sorry, I had a yawn there. Okay, we want a conveyor splitter. Conveyor merger and splitter will be used all the time. I have these slots. I think I'll make, yeah, we'll just do 7 and 8. 8 will be our splitter. Get this on here. Now, it'd be smarter to build out this way. This pole's right in the way. I'm gonna actually do it here. Let's see, it's connected to this one only, and then this machine. So we'll just delete that. This machine can tie in there. Might be. Well, we're gonna need a pole over there also. Whatever. Let's just make sure. Alright, here's what we're trying to do is make another smelter. I'll try to get it as close to this other one as I can. Lined up perfectly. Press my scroll key on here to copy that, or I can just press 3. I don't think we've shown you at this point. If you want a perfect belt turn, you come here to where it's lined up with it. You go back 2, 1, 2. That's where you put the, this thing's diagonal. Might just have a diagonal. So. Anyway, go back 2. And then go in from there. I think there's something wonky going on there, but it still looks kind of cleaner. Not really pleased with that, but whatever. Okay. Now we can go in here and set this. When you're setting up a lot of machines, a nice tip is when you're on it and it says configure for the machine, you just copy. Control C, Control B. Boom. The settings of one machine pasted onto another. Very useful tool, so definitely utilize that where you go along. We're gonna have this make. We need cable. We also don't have cable automated. You're only making wire. You can climb on these storage things with the ladders. I think we're gonna split this wire coming out. Get a splitter. We are going to have that. We're going to do more foundation material. It's not a must, but it just makes things a lot better to build on once you build everything in foundation. We're trying to skip it and going all over the rough ground. Head back. Grab some plate over here. Try to make another little area. We're gonna copy a constructor, put that down here. We are missing cable, which we are trying to automate here. Try again. That's enough. Press Control to line it up. Well, this is wonky. Again, sometimes I just don't care. Is it gonna work? It's working, so I don't care. That's how that works. Pull my cable out of the wire. I'm gonna dump this wire I have in there. Give it a good head start. I'm gonna make another one of these. Put it right there. go into that. Okay. We might just go build this out a little. Just do that for now. We'll connect these when we have enough material. Okay. We used a lot of that wire just dumping in there, but I think we have some left here. Almost enough. Enough plate. We have some rods. We should set up screw production here, but actually we didn't finish what we were doing over there. Let's head back over here. We're setting up a whole second setup. We're not even using it. We didn't make enough cable. And we donated all our wire. This is how this game goes. Now, this isn't making 120, so the splitter's giving 60 to each. They don't even need that much, so those are fully fine. They use half of that. Now when we build another constructor over there, we're going to have it make... let's grab this. Going to have it make iron rods, but we may also just start screws also right now. Let's see. The thing about rod production on these... Let's go ahead and make a splitter, because I already know. Can we line it up? Is it lined up? This, hole's in the way here. Now, we haven't needed to worry about it yet, but these conveyor belts can only do 60 a minute. So, it doesn't matter what your thing's producing if you can't move it through the conveyor at the same speed. It's only good for that. The clip box from this is close by. I'm gonna put, well, actually, about right there. Could even do this one close. This is a very awkward setup. You don't care though. This doesn't need to be a beauty build right now. Do need some power. And we need wire. Let's do what we always do. Just run around. Fetching things. Better than hand making all this. Very awkward, but I just don't care. Get these powered. This will make iron rods. Now, this only needs 15 a minute. This is making 30. 30 ingots, only 15 getting used per iron rod. We're going to just copy this one, paste it here. So now I open it, it's making iron rod also. Between the two, the 50's getting used, or the 30, 15 each. Okay, let's tidy this up a little. The grass won't come out, so we would build this up if we wanted this to be a more permanent, better looking area. Lucky for us, we're in the don't care phase. We should get storage container on hotkey, but we can do that later. This is making rods. Make me what I need. Let's get those going in to storage. Now these rods here, we're going to turn these into screws. So before we connect that, let's look at this. 10 rods makes 40 screws. This is making 15. So what you could do is just do this, which is what I'm going to do. And this will get backed up, because it's making 5 more than this one can handle. You could do a splitter and have another one running less efficient. Use it half. You could do 2 making rods, so you'd have 30, and then you could do 3 screw machines. Let's get this powered on. Where's our other pole we just made? It's over there. That powered on. We're gonna go ahead and keep building this out a little. Get some storage set up. Belt that in. And up come our screws. Beautiful. We could pick those up. We don't really need to now. I'd rather just get like 100. Dump them in there then. Should have enough wire now. Grabbing cable in there. Been a minute since we got here. Let's swing by. I swear I'm gonna fall down here sometime soon. We could build some cover or just live dangerously. Okay, let's dump our wire off here. And I'm hoping let's dump our screws too. Oh yeah, we should have maybe around 60 by now. Probably not. These aren't being made that quick. Pretty good though. Let's pick up some plate. Let's keep building out our foundation area. Goes into the grass. Not ideal, but oh well. Oh well, sometimes it really doesn't matter. Check on these. You could even top them off. Biomass full. Not sure what we're gonna do here, but it's kind of nice to start building a nice big flat area to work from. Probably we're gonna build some more mines on these, but I don't know how much we need all that. Keep in mind this mine is doing 120 and the 2 of these are using 30 each, so still do 2 more smelters over there. Okay. Check on our screws. I think we should be good by now. I've got a few on me that I picked up here. It's more than enough. Move on to the next stage. So put these in. Send it.
The map has been unlocked.
Map has been unlocked.
Milestone reached. The molecular analysis machine, referred to as the MAM, will allow R&D to provide new technologies, items, and buildings based on samples collected in the field. To ensure a greater chance of success during exploration, an upgraded tool belt has been provided, as well as an object scanner and beacons.
Great, we got more stuff.
Note, the object scanner requires calibration via the MAM to enable detection of specific objects.
Gotcha. You done? You could go to part assembly right away. These are the space parts we're going to need for the space elevator we've been ignoring building. I would go to right to obstacle clearing. Get to solid biofuel, get the chainsaw. This is a better milestone to go after. We're going to dump everything. No, we can't. We can't dump anything in. We also unlocked the MAM, so that's under special. We should get this built as we'll just pop this down wherever. It really doesn't matter. Still haven't got much to put in here. Do the hog research. Okay. Now when we make 5 proteins, we can unlock that. What other part? Is that it? Or was it there? Should we sacrifice? We should sacrifice 1 slug. Just not our first slug. He's a good boy. We'll leave him be. next one we find is getting sacrificed. These flower petals are for making like colored things later. Not that important. But you do kind of need some, but not important by any means. You can always feel free to delete those. Let's see. I got sidetracked. Oh yeah, we're gonna make proteins out of these ones. So since we unlock that, we can make hog protein. We need 5 for the unlock though. Only got 2, so could go a hunting. I think what I'm gonna do is grab everything. Now also this is a good example of these being in kind of annoying places. Have to run there to there to there. You can set up good designs where they all kind of come back to one area, but doesn't always matter. This feels a little more convenient here. So I'm just gonna grab all these and see how far from obstacle clearing we are. We might actually make some screws by hand so we can keep the things moving along. I really want to get the biofuel unlocked. Let's see, we got 100 cable. We don't quite have enough concrete yet, but we should soon. There's a lot of screws we need. But they do get made fairly fast. You get 4 per iron rod, so not too shabby. This is a good step to go for because the solid biofuel is a game changer for helping even more efficient burning, and then you get the chainsaw, you can just cut down some trees, really get a lot of material out on your runs. Wondering how much we should hand hammer here. We'll keep going up. We'll keep going until we have enough. Why not? We're nearly there. And hopefully by this time our concrete is made enough to cover that. Dump these in. See if the concrete is done a little more. Grab all that. And that. Oh, it's already concrete. Put that in here and let's do another launch.
Milestone reached. Biofuel will ensure maximum efficiency of biomass burners. To aid in biofuel production, you are now capable of removing foliage that consists primarily of wood. Additionally, R&D inflated your pocket dimension.
Nice. Pocket dimension is your inventory. It's your pocket. Apparently there's a whole dimension here that can get bigger. I have a couple hand slots too. If I put these out of my inventory and on my hands, it takes them out of here. It gives you more space. Something to know. We should build a chainsaw since we just unlocked that. I don't think I have an equipment shop anymore here. So we'll just plop one down. And we need some more screws and rods. So let's go grab those. Rods. Might as well just pick up a plate while we're over here. It's good to just collect it while you buy if you have the room, which we do. Okay, we're a few screws short. Few screws short, of course. I forget how many I needed. Is that enough? That's enough. We make a chainsaw. Boom. Also, we can make solid biofuel. This takes a long time. to hand make this. And we should be automating everything, right? So, what we're gonna do, get a storage container right here. We're gonna put one going the other way, right here. I'm gonna make a constructor going in. Line this one up awkwardly. Should we just do it over here? Let's make sure this can work. That is too close. Make sure this works. That'll go in there. This will come around and feed this one. This one will go in here. This one will make solid biofuel. We could even set up another triple air. I already have this. I'm kind of lazy. Should we just do a triple? Nah. Requires more parts we don't have. So this we'll just do that. No, this is right. This is all we need. Yeah. It makes biomass. Biomass makes solid biofuel. Yeah, this is enough. I'm gonna dump all our leaf remainders in there. Recharge this with biomass. And then we need some power here. Hello? I'm missing cable. That's a bummer. Typical early gaming. Just out of everything. You're just trying to build, but you don't have enough. It's nice when you have enough, just not enough. At least you don't have to make more. Okay, we're gonna build a pole to right there. Another one to right here. Right on the right on the conveyor belt. Put those in. Leaves to biomass. Biomass to biofuel. And then that's nice and easily accessible to plug into these. Don't have enough yet. I'm gonna wait for this to build up. Okay. Could build the space elevator. We can work on some of these. I would like to. This is good stuff to get, but we can wait a sec. This will be helpful. Let's just do the basic. We need an assembler. Oh, that's a good thing to unlock now. We're gonna dump our parts in. Then we're gonna look at these. We have all of those being automatically made, so that's good. If we didn't, I would probably set them up, or I don't want to waste a bunch of time hand hammering. Go for it. But if they weren't being made, usually when you go through these milestones, that's a good time to whatever part it's requiring. Is stuff you should probably just want to start making. Like, let's look through here. Rotors, so we need this to make rotors. So this is very important one to do. If not, you could probably hand hammer them, but it's just not the way to go about this game. So MK2 moves up to 120 a minute if you look over there, instead of the 60 our current belts are doing, so that's a good upgrade to want to get. And I think we'll probably wrap this video up here pretty soon. Trying to think what else we might need at this moment. We're just at that stage where we're just kind of getting going. What I could do is continue to build out more. The thing about this stage is it's all about the power. And this is not automated power, like as easy as it is. Let's go ahead and set one of these up with biofuel, 4 per minute versus 10 biomass. So it's just another fuel that lasts even longer. But speaking of fuel, that's really where we're stuck at on this point. Of the more machines and more we build out crazy, it's kind of pointless because we have to power it more. We're gonna have to build more burners. So you want to kind of take it a little bit easy, unless you want to be doing tons of fuel runs, which we did get our chainsaw. Let's check it out. Yeah. Let's go ahead and grab. You do need solid biofuel to power this thing. But then something like this, which we couldn't do anything with before, a tree. We can boom, chop down. Look, we get wood and leaves, and it kind of clears a whole little area you're standing around when you do it. Now these trees, they're a lot of wood. They're kind of nice decorative trees for this part of the map. Not like it matters. But let's cut one down a little further away. We'll cut down these 3. These will provide a massive amount of wood, I'm sure. 77, 200 leaves off that one cut. So as you can see, this is far more efficient. Far more efficient for harvesting all this kind of stuff for the biofuel. Much better than running around picking it all up by hand. Can we open this yet? I forgot what we needed. Modular frame. I think when we finish this stage we're on, we'll unlock modular frame. And we could start making those if we so desire. Which we'll want to at some point. Surprised we haven't run into more wild animals out here. I guess we haven't ventured that far. See if we can jump on there. Let's see. I'm guessing we don't have enough parts. We can check this. If it's used all the leaves up, which it hasn't yet, we could swap to wood, but it's still going. Just gonna dump the rest of the leaves in. Now the thing we unlocked here, personal storage box. These are nice for just plop that down. I'm gonna dump all the wood in here. And then dump some of this to get rid of that. Let's also top this all the way off. Pure biofuel. We need to get that one swapped eventually. So yeah, we're gonna wrap this up. Let's go and do a lap of picking up parts and see if we can get this parts assembly completed. I'm guessing we probably will be a little low on screws. I'm guessing everything else we might have. Nah, we still got a little ways to go. But what else do we need? Cable. Grab some cable. May as well just get the wire while we're over here. And then let's dump this all in the hub and see if the hub has enough, which I know it's not enough, but getting close. So I think I'm gonna go and cut the video short here. I'll probably finish getting the rest of these just off the parts and dumping them in here for part assembly, and then we'll probably pick up there on the next video. And what we'll be doing is probably starting to make some assemblers. We'll want to make reinforced iron plate. rotors. Can put those together to make smart plating for the space elevator. We need to save up enough parts for that. Need to figure out where that'll go because it's pretty darn big. So it needs a bit of room. This might go downstairs, honestly. The long downstairs. So, anyway, we'll cut it off there, and I'll catch you on episode 3 of Slugging. We'll say goodbye to our slug here. He's the only one thus far, but hopefully we'll get some more coming in here soon. See you guys.